Hello and welcome everyone. I want to thank you all for joining me in today's webinar session, where we will be discussing Wellness Living's client management capabilities, utilizing client types and client groups, and what they can do for your business. If you aren't already, please follow us on Instagram. We post daily tips and tricks, host giveaways, and we'll let you know about all of our future webinars. You can find us by searching at Wellness Living Software, all one word, so make sure you're following us there. My name is Katie Zarco Cardoso, and I'm one of the product training coordinators here at Wellness Living. And I am joined by Avital Shinder, who's the senior product manager here at Wellness Living. So let's go over some quick items to keep in mind during today's session. During this webinar, we will be asking some poll questions. We would love to hear your response. Your responses give us valuable insights into how our customers use these important features. And with that, please enjoy your time with us today as we demonstrate how to set up, customize, and personalize Wellness Living's client group capabilities. Avital will be answering any questions you may have within the question and answer chat throughout the webinar and again at the end. So to access the Q&A chat, you're going to click that Q&A button located at the bottom of your screen. So at this point, the regular chat will be deactivated, but that question and answer chat will remain active. So feel free to put any questions you have in that Q&A chat. And don't forget to check out our knowledge base. Here you can find answers to questions, processes in the software, and so much more. You can use the search engine or the category buttons at the bottom of the landing page. And don't forget to review the related articles found at the bottom of most pages as well. Today, we will cover how to manage your business with client types and client groups to streamline operations, create client groups based on behaviors and milestones to personalize your communication strategy by outlining touch points at each stage of the client journey, filter and create specific client groups within reports for targeted correspondence and marketing. So before we get started, I do think it's important that we define personalization and why it's so important when building your engagement. So personalization is the act of tailoring an experience or communication based on information that you've collected or learned about a client. When you seek to better understand your clients, you begin to build more meaningful connections. The stats don't lie. A 2021 McKinsey Company report found that 78% of consumers are more likely to make repeat purchases from brands that personalize. Nearly 80% are also more likely to refer their families and friends to these companies. And according to Twilio's 2022 State of Personalization report, 62% of consumers say that a brand will lose their loyalty if they deliver an unpersonalized experience, which is up nearly 20% from 2021. So no matter how much technology changes, the key to great marketing is having an in-depth understanding of your clients and creating personalized experiences every chance you get. So how does Wellness Living make this type of understanding and personalization seamless? Wellness Living is your all-in-one easy-to-use software solution. It makes organization of your clients a snap by utilizing our client management tools. Wellness Living makes it easy for you to segment and personalize your client management with both client types and client groups. So client types indicate the status of a client based on the current state of their latest pass or membership. Wellness Living has the following default client types in the system: an active member, which are clients who have purchased memberships; an inactive member, clients whose memberships have expired; an active pass holder, clients who have purchased time-based or session-based passes; or an inactive pass holder, clients whose time-based or session-based passes have expired; or a prospect, clients who have not yet purchased any passes or memberships. You are also able to create custom client types in your business. So for example, you may create a VIP member client type that receives special discounts on services. With client types, you are also able to limit products, bookings, and purchases to certain client types. So, for example, you may choose to offer introductory services or products for prospects only, or perhaps you may have a specific discounted session pass that you only want to offer to inactive pass holders. Now, client groups allow you to segment clients and can be created for any situation, such as a group for a specific class, a group for first-time visitors, or a group for email marketing. Once set up, client groups can be manually or automatically updated. In addition, clients can belong to more than one client group, and a client group shows up on the client's profile and in many other locations throughout the system with an easy-to-identify badge to ensure convenient identification. Client groups promote personalized communication and outreach with your clients. They're useful in targeting goals, increasing engagement, and identifying growth opportunities. So once you've created your client groups, you can send email, SMS messages, and push notifications directly to the client group. You can set up automated notifications for specific client groups. You can create automated marketing campaigns aimed at client groups. And you're able to filter reports, the client list, and conversations in the message center to only display clients within specific client groups. So while we touched on both client types and client groups, most of the demonstration today will cover client groups because they truly can be used to create a personalized experience for your clients and will help you in meeting all of your management needs. So before we move on, let's take a moment to look at the very first poll question. So give a second and we'll see that pop up. Okay, so how many of you have client groups set up and actively use them in our business? I do. I find them very useful. I have them set up, but I'm not sure how to utilize them. I have seen them, but I'm not sure what they are or how to use them, or I've never heard of client groups before. So go ahead and select your answer. And then we can see the results. Okay, awesome. So quite a variety, which you know what is great, and you are in the right place. So a lot of us have seen client groups, but I'm not sure what they are or how they work, or we have them set up but are not quite sure how to utilize them. And you know what? Even if you've never heard of client groups, you're in the exact right place. We're going to go through it all. We're going to set up client groups and really show you how to use them. So thank you for participating in that poll. So ways to start incorporating client groups into your business. We can create new client groups to promote discounted purchase options. We're going to use client groups to advertise our rewards incentive program. We're going to filter reports to offer client groups various discounts. And we're going to utilize client groups to organize milestone visits. In today's demonstration, I really want to demonstrate to you how to begin using client groups in your business and how it can help streamline communication to better achieve goals and increase client engagement. So with that, let's move into the system and look at client groups. All right, so here we are on the dashboard in Wellness Living in our business. To access client groups, I'm going to select the app drawer, Setup, expand the clients menu and select client groups. And we are now on the client groups page. From this page, we have the option of adding a new client group, or we can edit any existing groups within our business. So this page gives us a lot of information about existing client groups just at a first glance. So let's go through what we can see from this page. So here under the client group column, we have the name of all the client groups we have set up at the business. Next, we have the client count, which shows the number of clients in each group. And you can actually click this number to view the all clients report, which is then filtered to display a complete list of every client in the client group. Next, we can see the icon that is displayed next to the clients in this client group. This icon is displayed on the overview page of the client's profile, in client lists, in attendance lists, the message center, and certain reports. So you're able to customize this icon within the client group setup to make it easy for you to identify, and we will be going over that in just a bit. This next column shows whether the client group is set to auto update. If a client group is set up with a custom search criteria, which we are easily able to do when creating a new client group or editing an existing one, and this option is on, the client group will automatically update according to the criteria that you set up. And I'm going to show you this convenient setting in just a bit as well. And in the last column here, we have the action 3-dot button to open a menu. From this menu, you can select Quick Contact to send an email, SMS, or push notification to everyone in the client group. You can edit the group to change the group's name, its icon, or the criteria used to automatically update the group. You can select Update Clients to update the client group based on the criteria you set up. You can select Clear Clients to remove every client from the group, or you can delete the group altogether. Also on your client groups page, you are able to rearrange the order of the client groups by simply dragging and dropping. That way you can have this page set up however you would like for your organizational purposes. And finally, please note that the Isaac Churn Risk client group that appears in the first row of the client groups page represents a list of clients who are predicted to stop purchasing products and services at your business. This client group is automatically updated based on the Isaac Churn Risk report and cannot be manually edited, removed, or moved from the top of the client group list. So now that we've gone over the client groups page, let's create a client group. So the first way that I want to utilize client groups is to segment the clients who bought a special New Year's 10 class pass. So here at our business, we offered a 10 class pass New Year's special that we sold as a holiday promotion. This was a discounted pass that allowed clients to attend any 10 classes at our facility. So before I make the group, let's just look at that class pass really quickly so you can see how I'm going to tailor the communication with this group. So here we have the 10 class pass. Scrolling down, we can see that there were 10 visits with this class pass. I'm just going to scroll down a little bit, and we can see that after the expiration of this purchase option, it is set to do nothing. So after clients use their 10 class visits, they no longer have an active purchase option at our business. So my goal is to communicate efficiently with all the clients who bought that New Year's class pass and really encourage them to continue visits at our facility with the purchase of a special discounted membership that will keep them coming back month after month. So I can use client groups to help me segment and organize those clients to then really streamline my communication. So I'm going to start by creating a new client group to organize all the clients who purchased the New Year's class pass. To do this, I'm going to click Add Client Group. My group's name is going to be New Year's Class Pass. And then here I have the option to enable a group icon. So when I toggle this on, I have the option to customize that icon. And as mentioned earlier, the icon is displayed next to the client's name in various places throughout the system to easily show which client group they're a part of. So I can update, or I can customize, I should say, the shape. And you can see each shape gives you the specific number of characters allowed. So I'm going to pick one with 3 because I'm going to put NYP for New Year's Pass. Notice that every time I make a change, this dynamic preview changes as well. So I can make sure I'm really happy with the icon I'm creating. You can pick the color of your icon. And if you're not happy with any of these colors, you can select the drop down and further customize here as well. So we're going to make a teal icon. And then you can also change the character color as well. And notice every time I make a change, again, it does change in this dynamic preview. And then scrolling down further, this is where I can specify the criteria for clients to join the group. So with this toggle on, require clients to meet criteria. I also have the option for this group to auto update based on the criteria that I specify. So this criteria allows you to create a custom search among all your clients that will be used to automatically populate this client group. This auto update is a game changer. With this setting on, this client group I'm setting up will automatically update clients who have purchased the New Year's 10 Class Pass to ensure seamless communication. So here I have my first criteria to auto update this group. You can see when I open this drop-down menu, there's a list of search criteria. If you visit our knowledge base, there's a very useful article titled Power Search Criteria that outlines exactly what each of these criteria mean and how they function. I'm going to provide this link, the link to the knowledge base article in the email that's going out after the webinar for you to reference. So in order to reach all of our clients who have purchased the New Year's Class Pass, I'm going to set my first search criteria. I'm going to select active purchase option, and then you can see I have further options to narrow down this search. So active purchase option is, and then here I can select all of my purchase options, or I can search for a specific one. So I am selecting the New Year's 10 Class Pass. So right now this client group is auto updating with any client who has an active New Year's 10 Class Pass. If I wanted to add another search criteria, I would be able to do this by clicking Add New Set of Criteria. When I do this, notice this and/or logic that now comes up. This logic allows me to further customize the search criteria using to populate my group. So what this means is this group would populate with criteria set 1 and criteria set 2, or it would populate with criteria set 1 or criteria set 2. So again, just another way for you to really customize and organize these client groups based on your needs. So in this particular group, I do not need another set of criteria. So I'm going to remove criteria set by selecting remove criteria set. And I'm going to hit save to save my client group. Now we can see the New Year's Class Pass group that is automatically populated with the 7 clients who have bought the New Year's Class Pass. We can see the icon that I personalized, as well as the fact that it is set up to auto update. If I needed to make any edits to the group, I could do so by selecting this 3-dot button and selecting Edit Group. So now that I just created this New Year's Class Pass client group, because I wanted to be able to efficiently send these clients an offer for a discounted membership since their Class Pass is going to be used up soon. So since this client group automatically updates with anyone who's purchased this New Year's Class Pass, I can now set up an automated marketing for this specific client group that allows me to automatically send an email, SMS message, and push notification to these clients promoting a discounted membership option to purchase when all of their New Year's Class Pass sessions are all used up. So let's look at how to set up that automated marketing message to send to this New Year's Class Pass group. So to access automated marketing, I'm going to click on the app drawer and select marketing. If you don't have marketing pinned in your app drawer, you can also access it by clicking view all, and it's here in marketing under M. If you did want to pin it to the app drawer, you can select these 3 dots and it would say pin to app drawer. Right. So on the automated marketing page, I can see all of the automated marketing types we have set up in our business. So automated marketing allows you to automatically send an email, SMS, and push notifications to potential clients, clients in danger of leaving, or clients who have already left. This gives your business the chance to interact and engage with clients on that more personal level. So if you want more information about Wellness Living's automated marketing, I'm also going to include the automated marketing knowledge base article in the email that comes out after the webinar. Okay, so I am going to expand the client retention automated marketing. Here you can see the templates we already have set up in the business, or you're able to create your own template, or you could create another template, I should say, by selecting these blue add buttons. So I've created a template called New Year's Class Pass 3 remaining. Notice this can be sent as an email, an SMS message, or a push notification. We're going to send ours as an email. So I'm going to click this pencil icon next to the email to edit it. And here we have the template name, New Year's Class Pass, 3 remaining, and the description of the template. So this is sent when the client only has a few visits remaining on their pass. Please note that the template name and description is not client facing. This is for you to be able to organize your templates within your business. And then here we have the email send rules. So send this email when a client has 3 visits remaining. And of course, you can change this number. And then here is where I have the option to only send this to a specific client group. So with this toggle on, I am now able to pick to send it to my New Year's Class Pass group that we just set up. So with this set, this email is going to be sent to my New Year's Class Pass group when they have only 3 visits remaining on that New Year's Class Pass. I'm going to scroll down further. We have the email sender information here. And then we have the actual template of the email. So you are able to customize your email using email variables. Email variables are used to add customized details to your message. And you can see that email variables are enclosed with these square brackets that differentiates them from regular text. And then of course, you're also able to use this toolbar to further customize the look of your message. So our email reads, "Dear client, we hope that you're enjoying the classes offered at Wellness Living Academy downtown. Please be advised that you have 3 classes remaining at Wellness Living Academy. We don't want you to miss out. Keep up your visits with this special membership offer. Our 2023 membership offers you unlimited access to our classes and gym at a discounted rate. So click here to purchase this limited time membership offer and earn 200 reward points with your purchase. And click here to leave feedback on your experience using the New Year's 10 Class Pass." So when a client clicks the first link in our email, it's going to bring them right to our online store so that they can purchase that 2023 membership. So look how easy it is for clients to buy this membership. One click in an email and clients can purchase this special offer. So clients are able to continue visits to my business with ease. So with this automated marketing, I'm able to efficiently and quickly promote the purchase of this membership and increase the likelihood that clients who previously held a session pass with only the 10 class passes to now purchase an active membership that auto renews every month. And when they click the second link, it brings them right to a feedback form. So I would have already set up this feedback form in the app drawer, forms. And we are always looking for valuable feedback from our clients so we can continue to grow and meet their needs. And it really is easier than ever to get this feedback when communicating with automated marketing using client groups. So I'm going to go back to my template here. So when I'm ready, I'm now going to hit save. Okay, and now this New Year's Class Pass client retention automated marketing will automatically send to those clients in the New Year's Class Pass client group when they only have those 3 visits remaining. This email will encourage them to purchase the 2023 membership option. And of course, you are able to customize and personalize the message and settings to suit your needs. And there we have it. We created a client group that auto updates with clients who have purchased the New Year's Class Pass, which then has allowed me to set up an automated marketing email to be sent promoting a special membership offer for clients to upgrade to when their Class Pass is used up. This is beneficial to our business because we are really aiming to continuously to reach out to clients with offers to enhance their experience and grow our business. Our auto update client group makes this effortless and convenient. So another goal I have for my business in the new year is to really promote engagement with the business through our rewards initiative. So I can set up our business's reward points to motivate clients to book services, buy products, while also promoting our rewards system. As a business, we worked really hard to revamp our rewards system for the new year, and I can use client groups to communicate this efficiently and quickly. So first, let's look at the reward system in the system. So I'm going to click on the app drawer and select rewards. And again, if you don't have that pinned, you can select view all go down to R and select rewards. Okay, with rewards, you are giving points to your clients for taking actions that grow the business, like registering a new account, booking a class, buying a product, leaving reviews, sharing reviews on social media, or referring a friend. So for example, I'll show you a few rewards we have set up here. So clients can earn 200 reward points for the purchase of that 2023 membership that we just talked about. Or they could earn 50 reward points for the purchase of that New Year's 10 class pass. They can earn 100 reward points for writing a review, or 100 reward points for filling out the feedback survey. After a certain number of points, your clients can redeem these points for prizes like a t-shirt or a free class. And again, you can set up rewards however it suits the needs of your business. So here, clients who have 200 reward points can get a free class, or if they have 10 reward points, they get a free drink from the beverage cooler, or 1,000 reward points, they get a week of appointments with a personal trainer. And then there's also a leaderboard that pops up whenever your clients log in. They can see how many points they have, how many points other clients have, and more importantly, they can see what they can do to acquire more points, which again is all determined by you. So now that I have that set up, let's look at how I can organize client groups to promote this rewards incentive. So I'm going to switch back to my client groups page by clicking in the app drawer, setup, expand that clients menu and select client groups. And I'm going to scroll down a little bit because I already have a client group set up called less than 50 reward points. So this group is set up to automatically update with clients who have less than 50 reward points. Let's actually look at the group to see how it's auto updating though. So to look at the setup of a group, I'm going to come and select this 3-dot button and click edit group. We have the title of the group. Notice the icon is an easy to identify 50 in that purple circle. And we can see that this group is auto updating with clients who have less than 50 reward points and clients who are an active member or active pass holder client type at our business. So these are clients that do not have a lot of reward points yet, but they are active at the business. So I want to send them an email with this rewards incentive, and I can easily do this from within this client group. So to do this, I'm going to click on the client count. From here, my all clients report is filtered with the clients who met the criteria set within my less than 50 reward points group. And you can further see that. Notice that every client on this group has that icon that we set up in the less than 50 reward points client group. So I can send an email to some of these clients by just selecting some, or to all by selecting this checkbox next to the client column. And that is, I want to send it to all of them. Once I have some clients selected, I do have a few options from this screen. I could book a class for these clients. I could quick contact them, which is what we were going to do here. Or I could export this list of clients into a CSV, Excel, or PDF file. For today, we're going to quick contact them. You can send an email, SMS, or push notification. I'm going to send an email. And this has opened a custom email template. So before I show you our custom email template that I have already set up, I want to show you where I set up the custom email template. So here back on the automated marketing, so remember you can get here by clicking the app drawer and marketing. You can find custom email templates. So a custom email template is different than the automated marketing that we sent before because custom email templates are created and then they need to be manually sent out. They do not send automatically like automated marketing does. Custom templates can be set up for emails or texts when you're doing this sort of manually triggered communication. So you see here, we have the templates that have already been set up at the business, or you can click add to add a new template. So I'm going to go back to my less than 50 reward points template. Here it's prompting you to select a template. You can choose from a blank or empty one, or I have one set up, less than 50 reward points. Remember, the title of your template is not client facing. I like to organize, or I should say I like to title my templates with the same name of the client group to help keep me organized. So I'm going to scroll down to the email. All right, so it says, "Dear client, Wellness Living Academy is so excited to be revamping our rewards program for the new year. Not only will there be better prizes than ever before, but we'll be revealing brand new ways to earn points. We can barely contain ourselves, so we're giving you an early access offer to fill out a survey on our services and get a bonus 100 points to start you off." So what does 100 reward points get you? With 100 reward points, you can get $10 off any item in our store. 200 points gets you a free class of your choosing. And 500 reward points gets you a free 60-minute deep tissue massage. Click here to fill out the feedback survey and get those 100 reward points. Okay, and when I'm ready, I'm going to click send. This email has now been sent to all the clients in my less than 50 rewards client group. And I'm really trying to promote our rewards program. So I've already reached out to this group of clients who are active at the business, but just don't have a lot of rewards yet. I'm trying to amp up that excitement and engagement within the program. So now I'm going to try and do this, but with the focus on a different set of, I should say a different segment of clients. So let's see how I can do this. I'm going to switch back to my clients group page and draw your attention here to the 100 reward points inactive client group. And let's look at how this group is set up. So we have our client group 100 reward points inactive. The icon is this 100 in almost like a lime green shape. Now this client group is auto updating with clients who have greater than 100 reward points, and less than 300 reward points, and is an inactive member or inactive pass holder client type at the business. So these are clients who have a good amount of reward points at the business, but are at this moment, they are inactive. So I want to target my communication just a bit differently to this group. So again, I am going to send them a custom email by quick contacting them. And this time you can click the number of clients in the group if you want. You can also click this 3-dot button and select quick contact. I'm going to send an email. Just like before, we have our custom email template, and I already have one set up called 100 reward points inactive. Again, clients do not see that title. It's just for your organizational purposes. And I'm going to scroll down to the template. So it says, "Dear client, we miss you. You have unused reward points with us here at Wellness Living Academy downtown. Did you know that you can book a free class with just 200 reward points? Come on in and rejoin the fun. Claim your free class today." So when I'm ready, I can click send. And now I have sent out an email to this group of clients who do have between the 100 and 300 reward points, but they're inactive in the business right now. So my communication urges them to come back and redeem that free class that they're eligible for. Now, I could create other client groups with other tiers of reward points to further engage clients using our reward system however I see fit. And here we have another example of an easy way to engage with clients and promote our rewards incentive. This communication shows clients the value they're getting in their rewards and entices them to come in for another service or make another purchase. Client groups have made it easy for me to communicate my rewards incentive and personalize communication with segments of clients. So the next feature I want to show you is that you can use client groups to filter your most used reports and quickly communicate with segments of your clients. Again, my goal here is to quickly and efficiently personalize communication with clients to increase engagement. So the two groups I'm going to be focusing on when I filter reports in just a second are these clients over the age of 65 and early morning yogis. So let's quickly look at how these client groups are set up. So first we have clients over the age of 65. We have our title, the icon, which is a 65 in this blue circle. This client group is auto updating with clients whose age is greater than 65. And then we have early morning yogis. So let's look at this group. Okay, so our early morning yogi group is auto updating with any clients who booked beginner stretching and breathing or beginner yoga flow in the year of 2022. So these two classes, beginner stretching and breathing and beginner yoga flow, are two of our beginner yoga classes that occur very early in the morning on our schedule. So the clients in this group, I know, like this type of yoga, and I know that they like that early morning schedule, which is why they're in the early morning yogi group. So in a moment, I'm going to show you how I'm going to use these two groups to filter a commonly used report here at Wellness Living Academy. So to access reports, I'm going to click on the app drawer and click on reports. And then I'm going to expand the clients menu and I'm going to go to the clients at risk report. So here at Wellness Living Academy, we use the clients at risk report often. As a business owner, it's my goal to increase and personalize communication with these clients. This is where client groups really can come in handy when filtering or using the power search within reports. So this clients at risk report is showing clients who have not visited in at least 1 month, and it's excluding clients who have not visited in longer than 6 months. So now I'm going to use my filtering tool to filter for that 65 plus client group and my early morning yogi client group. So to do this, I'm going to click the filter. Up at the top here, I'm going to select groups and I'm going to deselect all of them and select clients over the age of 65 and my early morning yogis and click apply to apply that filter. Okay, so now my report is showing clients at risk who are in either the clients over the age of 65 or that early morning yogi group. I want to send them a quick notification about our new chair yoga class that we are offering in mornings starting in February and offer them a discounted class pass to sign up. So this communication is extremely targeted to these clients based on my client groups because I know they've taken similar classes and might be interested in this type of class and timing on the schedule. So again, I can select just some of the clients on the list or all of them by selecting this checkbox next to the client column. I'm going to select quick contact and we're going to send an email. So just as we did with our reward points example, I already have a template set up called chair yoga class. I'll scroll down. So our template reads, dear client's name, we noticed that you haven't been in for a while. We invite you back to try our new chair yoga class for a discounted rate. We have an exciting new yoga class offering. On Monday and Wednesday mornings, our instructor, Daniel, will be teaching a chair yoga class. This class is perfect for new yoga practitioners, yogis looking to improve their flexibility while reducing joint pain, or any yogi looking for a calm mood boost in the morning. Start off your week right by signing up for our new chair yoga class. Click here to claim your discounted class pass. So when clients click this link, they would be brought right to the online store where they could buy this discounted class pass. When I'm ready, I'm going to hit send. Okay, and now the clients in age 65 plus and early morning yogis who were identified on this clients at risk report will receive this special offer. So I'm also on the reports. I'm also able to create client groups right from a report if I wanted to. So when I filter a report, which it's still filtered for those two client groups, again, you can select some or all clients. Now I want to create a client group of the clients I just invited for organizational purposes so I can remember who I invited to that class. Once I have clients selected, I can come up to this 3-dot button and click Add to Group. And then here you can add these clients to any existing client group you already have in the system. You can add to a quick group, which is when you add selected clients to a temporary group for report filtering, or you can create a new client group, which is what we're going to do. And you can do it right from this screen. So invited to chair yoga. And I'm going to hit the green check mark. we can see that the clients have been added to the group successfully. So I'm going to go back to our client group page so we can look at this group. So I'm going to click the app drawer, setup. Under the clients menu, select client groups. And down at the bottom, we have our new client group, Invited to Chair Yoga, that I just created from that report with the 9 clients we invited to that chair yoga class. Please notice that when you create a client group from a report, it is not going to auto update because you have not set up a search criteria. So if you did want to make any changes to the clients in this group, it is a manually updating group. Now, this is beneficial because businesses utilize reports every single day. Client groups are just another way that you can interact and organize your clients when viewing your most used reports. And then finally, I'm going to show you how to use client groups to celebrate milestone visits here at Wellness Living Academy. So we use client groups to filter clients who have specific milestone visits coming up. So for example, 10 visits, 50 visits, 100 visits, in order to celebrate them in various ways. So let's look at a client group I have set up here at my business, milestone 10, and we can look at how this group is auto updating. So again, I'm going to click the 3-dot button and go to edit group. We have our milestone 10 group. Notice the icon is a 10 in this red shape, very easy to identify. And I'm going to go down. So this group is auto updating with lifetime visits of lifetime visits are exactly 9. So this means the client has attended a service at Wellness Living Academy exactly 9 times. Now, you may be asking, 9? I thought this was a 10th milestone group, and you are absolutely correct. But I need to know who is at their 9th visit because their next visit is going to be 10, which is when we really want to celebrate them. And then the next criteria that this group is auto updating with is the visit status. This determines if clients appear in the search results based on whether they have a certain status for services you selected in a specific date range. So I've selected to filter for any clients who are booked for a service tomorrow, January 12th. So right now, this milestone 10 group is auto updating with clients who have 9 lifetime visits and who are booked for a service tomorrow. So every morning, the front desk staff checks this group or any of our milestone groups to see who have completed their 10th milestone visit during a session that day. They're able to come into the group each morning and update the criteria so that they can see the most current list of clients. And then from there, staff can do a couple different things. So looking again at the milestone 10 group, staff can click to see the list of clients in the group. And we can see that Damon West is going to be celebrating his 10th milestone visit tomorrow. So staff can click into Damon's profile. And they're actually able to add a task to Damon's profile that reminds the instructor of Damon's class tomorrow to celebrate his visit. So he is taking a yoga class with Arizona tomorrow. So we're going to assign a task to Arizona to celebrate Damon's milestone. Okay, and we can add that. So now Arizona will remember to celebrate Damon's big 10th visit. In addition, the instructor is actually also able to see this on the attendance list of the class. So here we have this beginner yoga flow with Arizona happening tomorrow, January 12th. You'll notice that Damon is on the list. Arizona's easily able to identify that he's celebrating his 10th visit with this icon that's set up for the group. That's really easy to identify 10. So our instructors will usually do a call out, a round of high fives, or even a social media promotion on our Instagram with a photo from class. Our client group, made up of clients who are reaching their 10th milestone visit during a session tomorrow morning, allows staff to easily and efficiently recognize clients to celebrate. So this celebration is happening in person tomorrow, but this client group also allows me to send out a quick push notification to amp this client up. So I can do this back on the clients group page. Here we have this milestone 10 group again. I'm going to come over here to this 3-dot button, select quick contact, send out a push notification. And we are so excited to see you for your 10th milestone visit tomorrow. And then I can select send. This personalized communication really goes a long way with building bonds with our clients. Our instructors and staff love celebrating clients. And client groups make it easy for our staff to organize which clients are hitting which milestones and when. These small acts get clients excited about coming back and keep achieving those milestones. So here at Wellness Living, we know how important it is to engage and build relationships with clients. Personally, I belong to a fitness studio where our milestone visits are called out in class and other class members will do high fives. And I love when I get the chance to celebrate others in class, or better yet, when my chance comes along to be celebrated. It really, really motivates me to come back and reach the next milestone. And Wellness Living client groups provides just another way for you to build those connections with clients. And there you have it. Client groups are versatile in that they allow you to segment and personalize your client management in the ways that best suit your needs. Once you have client groups set up, you're able to set up a search criteria, allowing the group to auto update. You're also able to set up automated marketing and communicate efficiently with the client segments of your choosing. Wellness Living client groups are fantastic in continuing to help you build your automation and increase that one-on-one client communication in order to meet all of your engagement goals in this new year. So let's get started with client groups today. And with that, let's look at our second and final poll question before we move to the question and answer. So what are you most looking forward to when utilizing client groups? Increasing engagement through personalized communication to specific client groups, creating automated marketing campaigns for a set group of clients, or sending targeted information to your clients from your most used reports. So go ahead and select your answer, and then we'll see the results. Awesome. Oh, great. I love it. And you know what? There was no wrong answer here. So a lot of us said that we are excited to increase engagement through personalized communication. Absolutely. Create automated marketing campaigns, 100%. And filter reports. The great thing is that we can use client groups to do all of these things. So excellent. And thank you again for participating in polls. So I am now going to pass it to Avital, who's been answering questions in our Q&A chat. So any common themes or questions, Avital? Oop, I think you're on mute, Avital.
How about now?
Yep, we can hear you.
All good? All right, awesome. So just before we jump into the Q&A, which has been pretty active, so thanks everyone for your questions. And thank you, Katie, that was awesome. I just wanted to mention quickly about the community forum. As everybody knows, we're all about continuous improvement here at Wellness Living, and we are reading all of your requests in the community forum. And we just wanted to start hearing more directly from our customers. So we opened up a new section on the community forum called user testing. So this will actually allow you to speak one-on-one with a product manager, maybe even myself, and voice your feedback on the improvements that we're working on. And there's quite a few topics currently open for user testing. So if you're interested, please be sure to sign up. And if you upvoted the topic previously, that is being user tested, you'll automatically be notified that it's open for testing. And if you haven't upvoted but are still interested in providing feedback, you can still sign up. So we will be opening more and more in the near future. So please make sure to keep an eye out for that. And it's really critical for us that, you know, we hear your feedback, especially on the things that we're currently working on, and that we implement it as best as possible so that the most amount of customers can take advantage of it. So I just wanted to shout that out. As for the Q&A, there has been some questions that I've already answered, but it might be helpful for everyone to just hear. So we were asked if it's possible to send single one-off emails or push notifications to specific client groups. And yes, this is definitely possible. So you can just navigate over to the client group section, click on the number of clients that are in that group, which will take you to the filtered all clients report. From there, just select everybody that you want getting that notification and click on the quick contact button in the top right corner to go ahead and send the communication that you prefer. And we were also asked if client groups can be exported, and just the same kind of way, you can, again, go into your all clients report. There's an export button in the top right corner, and then you can take that list anywhere that you'd like. We were also asked if we can create a group that is dependent on the number of client visits in a month, and if Wellness Living can automatically know to remove those clients from the group if they drop below the visits for the month. So for this one, you can use a newly added criteria called visit status. And that's going to search for anyone who booked a visit within the specified time frame. And with that criteria, you can add an additional layer for a number of visits. But the date range does have to be specific. So you can look for anyone who booked a visit within this month or the previous month. And you can, of course, set that to auto update, but it won't auto update the month. So you'll have to create a group with the new month each month that you'd like to make that search for. Katie, do you want to just open up that criteria there so we could see the different layers? So we're looking for visit status. And then within this criteria, you'll see the date range, you'll see the visit status. So booked is kind of all encompassing. You can narrow that down to, if you're looking for anyone who late canceled or no showed, you can do that as well. You can add a staff requirement. If one class is offered by different staff members, you can specify the staff member in that dropdown. And then you can also specify the number of visits there as well. And then you can add an additional layer even. So you can add a client type criteria on top of that and decide if you're looking, if you want to combine it with and logic or logic, that is up to you as well. Thank you for that question. Anonymous asked if we can organize templates in the automated marketing section. And we are working on very exciting changes to the marketing section, and I believe this is one of them. So thank you for that question. And I'm really excited for the changes that we're working on the marketing section. And this should be one of them. So Kristen is asking, do client groups transfer between admin accounts? So if one staff member sets up one type of client group, can that client group be visible to all of the staff members? And the answer is yes. As long as the staff member has managed client groups permission, they can view all the client groups that were created by all the staff members. But in the future, we're working on adding specific permissions to make it super specific who can create those groups, who can remove groups, who can edit groups. So those updates are coming in the near future. We were asked if you can create a client group specifically based on a class time. So you can't necessarily create it on specific class times, but you can use the class analysis details report, which breaks down all of your classes by the time and staff that they're offered. So from that report, and from any report, actually, you can add those clients into a manually created group. I believe Katie demoed that earlier. We got questions if a recording will be sent. Yes, it will be sent. We have a question about milestones. Can we get notifications about client milestones if they are not in groups? Because it's difficult to keep track of milestones. So in the future, and this is part of all the marketing revamp that we are currently working on in the background, and this is one of them. We're working on a lot of automations in the background to make your workflows a lot easier and to reduce the amount of manual work that you have to do to manage these groups. So that is coming soon. Margaret asked if icons are visible on the Elevate staff app as well. So as of right now, they are not, but in the next release, they will be. Stephen is asking, how can I create a group for everyone who purchased our new student special but never made another purchase after expired? And I suggested that you can try setting a purchase criteria for that purchase option and add a layer to it for client type. And if they let it expire or they used it all up, that means that they would now be an inactive pass holder or an inactive member, assuming they haven't purchased anything after that. And Katie's just demoing there how you would find that criteria, and then you would combine it with an AND logic for client type. For any questions about the business advisory team, you can email Ryan at wellnessliving.com for questions about that department. Dawn was asking. And let's just see if I have any open questions. Anonymous asks, our leaderboard shows old members blended with current members. Is there a way to fine tune to only see active members? I may have missed that. As of right now, you can't filter the leaderboard based on the client type, but we are also working on a rewards revamp. So this is a great suggestion, and I'll be sure to note that down to consider it in that revamp. Liz is asking, is there a limit to the number of groups a client can belong to? The answer is no, there is no limit. A client can belong to any amount of groups. Can we get clients to sort by last name? Liz is asking. So not too sure if you're referring to a specific report. If the report is separated by first name, last name columns, then you can sort it based on the last name column. Otherwise, I don't believe so. We were asked, do we have a default email to send after their first visit? For example, review. Yes, glad you asked. We do have a default notification for that. It's actually in client notifications in your setup menu. So Katie's just navigating to setup.
Where am I going after this?
Just go into the setup menu.
Okay.
Yep, and then on the left-hand side, open up notifications and head into client notifications. And then in the search, just type in review. And then edit that one that comes up, review request. So from this review, you can set it to send after their first visit. And it doesn't have to necessarily ask for a review. Of course, that's always encouraged, but you can really customize it and tailor it to whatever type of communication you want to send to them after they attend their first visit. And this is across the board for services, classes, appointments, assets, events. This will go for any service. So I hope that answered your question. You can also, if you want, this is an alternative solution. You can go into reports. We have a first visit report. And there you can see anyone who took their first visit in the specified time frame. So Katie, just head on over to the app drawer and click on reports. And then from there, open, let me see if I can remember, attendance. And first visit, let's see if it's here. Nope, should be in clients then. Yeah, perfect. So this will show you everyone who took their first visit in the specified time frame. And then you can actually see, based on the client type icon, if they are still a prospect, which means they haven't purchased or if they haven't purchased like a membership or a pass, you'll see that their client type is still a P. So hope that answers your question. Stephen is asking, how would you create a staff group? So what you can do is basically every staff member also has a client profile. So you can just search for their name in the search bar in the top navigation. And then from there, you would open up their profile. So Katie, go ahead and search for a staff member at Wellness Living Academy downtown. And then from there, you'll just have to click on the 3-dot menu inside of the client profile. From here, you can add them to a manually created client group. So Dawn is asking about the business advisory team. So I will just jot down your name, Dawn, and I will have someone reach back out to you and make sure that we get an answer for you. So I believe that wraps it up. I know we've gone a little bit over time, but I love questions, and once I start, I can't stop. Katie, I'll pass it back to you to close us off.
Awesome. Thanks, Avital, for answering all of those really fantastic questions. We appreciate that. And thank you all for taking the time to come learn about client groups today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we can't wait to see you in the next webinar. Have a good one.